Right, Granada Reports. I did you a podcast from Style Golf Club, which I had to whisper because the room was full of people and I didn't want to disturb anybody. And the sound quality is too low for anybody to listen to it. So it's there just to prove that I was at Style Golf Club working on the sanctuary and the After Academy. So, from Style, I went to Withington Golf Club, bumped into Steve Marr, which was a fortunate encounter. Told Steve that I'd been doing his website for many, many years and asked him to work with me, which he agreed. He said, don't put anything up until I've agreed it with you. But Steve's not one for giving much time. I've tried on many times to get him to look at it, but he's always too busy. He doesn't run the shop now. He said it was his doing. He had an incident, something. I don't know what he explained it to be. I can't remember, but it was his choice not to run the shop. He just does the pro lessons now at Withington Golf Club. So I asked the Withington Golf Club to put on an event on the 5th of the 5th every year as a qualifier for my golf hub events, and they said I did have to ask the council, but I want the Withington International now to be held on the 11th of November because Withington Golf Club have agreed a way forward with their website and they're using club systems, which is good for me because I like the club systems, new sites, especially in the old site, and it gives me the opportunity to work with club systems. So I'll have to be giving club systems a ring to tell them to use Proto Page Active. I can now do my competition sheets for my open competitions on the Withington Golf Club website. So I'm agreed with James that I'll be working with Withington Golf Club on Project Adam. And he seemed to agree with that, but you never know. They might object to it. It'll have to go through council. Right. Disby Golf Club next. Thought I was talking to James Curtis, but I wasn't. I was talking to an assistant. So I don't recognise James. I spoke to him when I went last time, and his assistant must look terribly like him because I got confused there. So I asked for the 9th of the 9th for my hub national final. That's that really. So we've got, speaking of style, just to go over what I did in my other video for you, spoke to the senior sections and they've asked me to ask Simon to write to the senior sections. I spoke to the ladies section and said that they run a charity golf day in May every year for the ladies charity. So I said I can work with that. I can make my Erica Society give a donation to the ladies charity, whatever it is in the year of each lady. So we should have a way going forward there. If these things don't move forward, I'll be so disappointed because there's no reason why they shouldn't go forward because it is for charity. Junior golf, it'll be filtering money back into golf clubs for junior golf lessons. With that, I spoke to John Watson at Style, fortunate to bump into John, told John about John Watson International as how I wanted him to start doing the 49 steps now, start documenting what his training procedures are, then he can put it through Chat GPT as a language translator and then save it on his Google Drive and share it on the World Wide Web in a book called The 49 Steps, and then push it through Speech Alone, so it's transmitted it on John Watson International TV and radio. So we'll get John doing podcasts. We shook hands on that. Whether he will or not depends on how much effort these pros want to put in. From my experience with Scott Curry, that's not a lot. Right. As for Scott Curry, still no answer from him. And we're on the cusp of doing something great. Very disappointed in Scott. So we'll see where he is when excuse me, my nutty throat. I'll see where we are when we announce the Scott Curry Open for junior golfers. That will be on the 10th of the 10th, I think. Because we've got King Charles's Day on the 9th of the 9th. That's the national final. The 8th of the 8th we'll have as a seniors day. The 7th of the 7th will be the county final for Queen Elizabeth II Micronet. Right. What I've got to do now is I've got to document all the agreed dates. So I've got all the agreed dates in now, and they will be for 2024 because I missed 2023 because it's the 5th of the 5th coming up soon, and I've not been able to speak to Clint Trainer style to get my charity golf day going there. So and Withington Golf Club. Employ a secretary manager, give him the responsibility to assign competitions. I want to book a competition, give him the responsibility to allow it to happen. Don't need to put it through council. You employ the secretary manager, let him do his job. Right. How's this for a sound check then, Granada Reports? I'll save it as a local reporter podcast. LOKHUL, which is my my magazine podcasts. It's in the book on Hazel Grove Golf Club. Go to page.com, Hazel Grove Golf Club. The book, local reporter, is within the book. Right. Thank you and good night. Thank you.